Hey Hamza, my name's Daphne. I'm one of the essay correctors here at IeltsPodcast.com. Thank you for sending in your essays for correction. Really, really good idea to get some feedback before you do your exam. Let me try and help you. So, this is like a neutral, informal letter, which is looking good. I'll just comment on a few things. I think you've got too many questions here. I would give them a name. I mean, you know you're going to stay with them. You have to assume you've been given their name. So, dear Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or dear John and Mary, whatever you want. I'm writing it writing in regard to, not regards. That's kind regards, different. In regard to my upcoming English and Homestay program visit to you. I'm Sam from California. Don't use punctuation in these essays. Use a connecting word instead. I work full-time as a software engineer at Bode and simultaneously pursue. So I work but pursue is too formal for this. It's important to get the tone right. So I'm taking and take. So I'll put my corrections in underline them or something. So I work full-time and I take. No, right, you're right. And you have to repeat them. And I am taking. You need to have I again. I'm taking a master's in computer science. So you can see what I'm trying to correct. Of University of California. I'm quite friendly. Well, that's nice. I wouldn't say quite because that's like not very. So that might make them nervous if you're going to stay with them. And my hobbies are learning new things and traveling. Okay, good. I need some information is not very polite. So I think you should say, I would be grateful if you could answer a few questions for me. Yeah, regarding my stay. Okay, this is a much friendlier way of writing and more how we would speak normally. I don't think you need that. That can go. So I put, firstly, I have heard it's very cold in December. So should I bring a warm coat? You need two questions only. Okay, this is like so many questions. They're not going to answer that. It's extreme. Okay, so choose two things to focus on. I've heard it's very cold, so should I bring a warm coat? Don't say that because I think that's quite rude. And hopefully, I think we are quite friendly. I don't think you need. You could say, I suffer from the cold. Yeah. So rather than it's not much tolerance, I would say, I suffer from the cold. And not how about, this is a bit informal. It's like you're kind of throwing questions. Make your questions proper questions. I will need to use public transport, and is it easy to get a weekly ticket? Something like that. You need to show the examiner you're thinking about this. Okay, you're really thinking about what you would really write. I mean, how about public transportation? What do you mean? Like in London, in bus or train? Or your questions are too big. Okay, keep the questions neat and in context. I'm traveling with American Airlines, and my flight will arrive at 5:30. One of my friends would be giving me a ride to your home. Okay, we would say a lift, but that's okay. That's just in English, we'd say lift. I'll be arriving at 9 as I have planned to go for dinner with him. I do hope, not hoping, that's too informal. I do hope 9 will be okay with you. Yeah. Looking forward to hearing from you. That's lovely. And you're ending, you're sincerely. Now, I would put best wishes or kind regards. Okay? Sorry. Yeah, I put kind regards there because I think that's more relevant. Sorry. So I put, yeah, kind regards because you want to be kind of friendly. Okay. So, all right, that's good. Not a bad letter, but these are quite important points, these things I'm bringing up here. We want to see this kind of language. I'd be grateful if, and getting the context right. So, next one, international marketing. Okay. So I'm going to actually put it into not italics because I like to use the italics for the corrections. Okay. And I can, you'll see what I want to try and do. Okay, so over the past few decades, global marketing has significantly increased, which lets people enter a country to do trade. Some people think it's an intrusion, while others believe marketing is essential as it benefits the country in diverse ways. In this essay, I shall review both views and provide opinions or examples and opinions, maybe? Just examples and opinions. Now, I need to know that you understand this question is about advertising and not trade. Okay, it is a very common mistake. Don't worry, almost every single student makes this mistake. And on the online course, we have a whole module about how to answer the question. So don't worry about that. It's a common problem. Yeah, but it is really, really important in these IELTS to get the marks for task achievement. We need to answer the right question. Okay? So immediately you need to show the examiner global marketing and advertising has significantly increased. Then the examiner goes, yeah, fantastic, that's great, we're on track. Okay, so it's not about trade. On the one hand, international marketing benefits the country, which country, and its citizens by providing products and services with the latest technology and inventions. Okay, you don't need the. Okay, these technologies and inventions. So let's not repeat this. Watch out for repetition. So you said this once, so find another way around it. So you can say creative, innovations, there's other words that you can use. Could be implemented in, not can. I'd use could. Could is quite important for this kind of writing. Could be implemented. Then you need to do ed. So we've gone into a passive voice in numerous fields like education system, medical equipment, machinery, and many more, which contributes to the advancement of the nation. Okay, fine. Furthermore, international market will contribute to the economic growth of the country. Right now, so here you need to be talking about advertising. So how could advertising contribute to the economic growth? Is what you want to be saying. For instance, based on the research conducted by the Ministry of Trade, international marketing has provided a profit of almost $30 million. Yeah, profit to who? I'm sort of asking quite a lot of questions here. Who's making the profit? The companies, the country? Lastly, it will tremendously benefit people in learning a new language and culture, which in turn helps maintain good relations. Okay, so for me, what you're actually writing is okay, but because you're not on the right track in terms of the question, it's difficult to kind of get the idea of what you would be putting. What I want you to be talking about is companies like McDonald's or Starbucks or Apple Computers, for example, who are intrusive into many countries. They sell their way of life, they sell their belief. Lots of countries don't like that. You think of Starbucks in India. Maybe I don't want Starbucks. Maybe I want my local coffee shop. But Starbucks is selling an American culture, and that leads to significant problems for local businesses. So the local coffee shop might close because there's a big Starbucks there. This is where we need to be going on advertising. This is why they're talking about intrusion. Yeah, it's intrusive to have American culture coming in there. Or you might think it's amazing because we're learning about America, and then we'll go and visit there. Something like that. This is really the point of this essay. On the other hand, allowing foreign people into a country may have negative effects. Now, we're definitely not talking about people. Okay, we're not talking about people. We need to get this back to advertising. Allowing huge amounts of foreign people to trade, perhaps, may lead to a decline in the employment of local citizens. Consequently, this could lead to a fall in the value of the currency. Yeah. Resource. Okay. Shortages of. So resource scarcity problems. That you just need one word. Shortages of medical treatment, drugs, may arise. The scarcity of resources may lead to a dramatic increase in the cost of products and services. As a result, it will be difficult for people with low income to fulfill their daily needs. As per a survey conducted by Global Healthcare, capital letters for your example, because it's like a company, 10% of people struggle to get daily needs if the price of products and services rise. Okay, so to recapitulate, international marketing plays a prominent role in benefiting various sectors and will significantly increase in the future. Although, so keep this together, but don't use and at the start, but although the downside of it could be overcome if governments take appropriate steps to protect local identities. Okay? Right. I hope you see, Hamza, the where you've gone wrong. Okay, don't worry about it. Depending on when your exam is, I would really suggest you have a look at the online course. I think it could help you enormously with the coherence, like the organization of your essay. Obviously help you get some more ideas, give you lots of essay practice. So you'll get lots of corrections like this, lots of little videos to watch to help you get your IELTS absolutely on track. Okay, so not a bad essay, but you can see it's difficult for me to really grade or comment because you've answered kind of not quite the right question. But good effort and thank you.